Alright, so another project, another easy home project for you. Building an ice palace. You're going to want to clear out some room in the freezer. It does take a while for the ice to freeze, just so you know. That's good. That's plenty of room, I think. And this is my former pet crab. It died and I put it in the freezer. I've got this cake pan kit for making a checkerboard cake. And a little bit of food coloring. Ooh. Then like 10 or 12 hours at 350. Ooh, my palace is made of trash. Here's a good trick. Yeah. Hey. Well, the ice is freezing. I'm thinking about my shapes and how I'm gonna put them together and how I'm gonna light them. Pretty good. Alright. Yes. Give me that ice pizza. This one was pretty loose, easy to get loose, and it came out really easy. It came out really good too. I mean, look at that. So I accidentally broke the big ring while I was taking it out of the pan, but I found out that these arches are essential components. I got COVID a couple of months ago in April, near the beginning of the first wave. I'm okay. I was sick. I had the fever for a couple of days, and it was scary, and I felt guilty and lonely, and I had this fever dream. It was kind of also a flashback because I had the same fever dream when I was a kid, and I was like 7 or 8 and sick with the flu, and so it felt like I was just having a regular memory, like I'd been there before, and I'm awake, and I can feel it. It's like a pressure on me, and it's not really like looking at an image or seeing something. It's just like knowing that it's there, and it's the same thing as when I was a kid. I'm standing on the beach at night, and there's this huge, like unbelievably huge, just dark mass, like a planet-sized cliff face, and I'm standing facing it at the bottom, and it's moving towards me incredibly fast, but also it's barely moving. And the only thing that's restraining this huge mass from killing me is just a tiny thread of hair. Just a single strand of human hair is holding this huge thing back from rolling over and crushing me to death. It was a helpless feeling and fear. Real visceral childhood mortality deja vu. I'm kind of regretting that I only set it up in one way, and I think I could have tried some different arrangements with the components, like different combinations of things and different setups. So Ooh. Look at this. It's like a X-ray skeleton or something. Oh no. What have I done? Okay, a couple days later, I've been going in with the shapes, and my technique here is I take the shapes out of the container and I refill them, and I just okay. Damn it. Well, that's not so bad. All right. So I take the shape out and I just store the shape in the freezer so I can make duplicates. I'm thinking I'm gonna make like a kind of more like symmetrical. This is looking okay. Mouthwash container. Let's see how. Yeah. Okay, I took everything out of the freezer. I'm gonna let it melt to loosen them up in the containers so they come out of the containers better. And one thing I learned from the first palace is that they stick together better when there's a little bit of water on them. The bubble pathways like a bristle brush. Oh, that must feel amazing. This time I'm going to try using this layer of ice cubes as a foundation to kind of stabilize the whole structure. I don't know if this is going to help at all. Freezing made a lot of my shapes pretty irregular, so I'm going to try and adjust them. Chef Daniel here, I would recommend low heat, saute, just a minute's all it takes. Flatten it out, and here we go, it looks much better. So trying to avoid the regrets I was feeling last time, I did try some other arrangements with these components. There were a few catastrophic collapses. If you're running late and you don't have time to build a palace, you can just throw all of your ice shapes into the tub because they look just gorgeous in the tub. Oh, measuring cups. Finally, measuring cups. I've had a breakthrough. And measuring spoons. Obviously, measuring spoons and measuring cups. Well, took me until my third palace to figure out measuring cups, but it seems like they're going to be perfect, right? Like easy, cool palace shapes with the stack, like a snowman stack. I think there is a lot of potential in the miniature ice castle arena. Like I've been going pretty big with my shapes. I have big dreams, but I think chopstick. I think there is a lot of potential in just making a really small palace with small shapes, like a thimble. Use a thimble. Use bottle caps. Use film canisters. little things, little shapes. And maybe you could even put the whole freezer, the whole ice palace in the freezer and keep it forever. I don't know, let me know if you try that. Okay, a couple days later, let's see what we got. So I had to hang the measuring cups off the edge so they were flat. And I did this. This is like for the planting. Shout out to HVC for letting me take home all the trash that I can carry. This is, yeah, looks good. Okay, so I think this is the best one. I think this is the best one. I think I'm finally getting the hang of this, and I feel that I'd feel at home. I'd feel at home here. I don't think this is really a palace as much as it's like a landscape where I would be like an animal living in like a crevice somewhere around here. I think it would be really nice. Oh.